May 9th, 2022. Well, wasn't no nuclear war started today. He didn't declare war on everything over there, so intelligence was wrong once again. But I want to talk to y'all a little bit about this year's midterms. First, I would like to ask you to please subscribe to the channel. I thank every one of you who has subscribed, but I like to get my videos out and get them seen more, so feel free to share any of my videos and please subscribe. What I want to ask y'all is how do y'all feel the midterms are going to go? Do you think it's going to be a red tide? You know, that the Republicans are just going to take seat after seat after seat? Or do you think it's going to be a big steal? You know, do you feel that they're going to try to impose some lockdowns around, you know, voting day to get more mail-in ballots? That's the issue I have with something. Why are they fighting so hard for voter ID? It makes no sense to me. You should have to show an ID to vote. You know, a lot of people are against it. I understand that, but you know, in the long run of things, you would think voter ID would, or at least some way to prove that you're an American citizen and that you are who you are when you vote. I could understand that. They should have that in place. These mail-in ballots and stuff, we all seen what happened in the last election. I'm not going to sit here and complain about it. You know, it is what it is, because no matter what, we can't fix it. So we're stuck the way it is. But how do y'all feel? Do y'all think the Republicans are going to take a bunch of seats this year and the Democrats are, you know, going to be voted out? Or do you think Democrats are going to hold their seats? You know, do you think it's 50-50 or 60-40? You know, what's your thoughts on that? I'd like to hear y'all's thoughts on it. But I always laugh when somebody says, well, the president, he says he's going to do this and he's going to do that. You got to have Congress to do a lot of stuff. Yeah, you can sign, you know, some papers or whatever and get things started right then, but to change laws, you're supposed to have Congress there. You've got agencies in the government now just making up their own laws. It's not getting passed by nobody. They're just saying, all right, this is the way it's going to be now. We have come so far from what our Declaration of Independence, our Bill of Rights, all that stuff. We have come so far from that. Y'all see it, right? That they're trying to just completely destroy America. I've said it several times on these videos, and I say it a lot to people when I talk to them in person. Our economy is so far gone. We are so far in debt. The only thing they can do is crash it and try to start it over. You know, the Great Reset type stuff. But the problem is, it's the whole world it's happening to right now. We all thought it was going to be a straight, fast decline. You know, but if you can really sit back and look at it, they're stair-stepping us down. You know, look what's happening now. You've got this supposed leak that come out, you know. I don't believe that for 1 minute. I think that was just something to get our attention off of something else. But what does that cause? It causes protests. It causes, you know, unrest in the population, and that's what they want to keep going. So you're focused over here while they're doing something else over here. I do not see them overturning it, to be honest with you. I honestly think it was just one of them deals where they was like, well, what can we do to, you know, get some protests going this year? Well, why don't we get, you know, Johnny over there to go tell somebody that, hey, they're going to overturn, you know, Roe versus Wade or something. Because we haven't heard anything from the federal government, you know, if they're going to do this. They're trying to find the leak, the source of the leak. Guys, don't believe that. You know good and well whoever said it was told to say it, more than likely. And look what it's done. It has caused protests in some cities, some of the bigger cities. But it's just a boiling point. They know that. They know if we do this, we can get them all fired up. We got voting season coming in. You know, the Republicans, they want this, we want this. Look, that'll get us seats. You know, we can use that to say, hey, as long as we're in here, that'll never happen type of deal. But, you know, it's very strange to me. Everything is. I've said that several times. But you can't figure it out. The best you can do is play the cards you're dealt, you know. But guys, get out there and get prepped up, because the only sure thing that I can guarantee you And you can guarantee yourself as prices are going up. You know, like I've said several times, go out and get you a can of beans right now for 60, 70 cents a can. This fall, this winter, that can's going to be a dollar, $1.20. You're hedging inflation. That's one way to save money in the future. You know, but what's y'all's thought on this? Do y'all think there's going to be a red wave? The Republicans are going to take seats back and control everything? Or do you think they're going to either A, lock us down before election where they have to do more mail-in voting? Or do you think they're going to allow what's going on with the, you know, possibly overturning this ruling to keep panic just going in America until election, so they can sit back and say, hey, well, if we stay in here, that'll never happen. The bad thing is both sides of this, when it comes to citizens, does not realize. Some of us do, don't get me wrong. The vast majority don't realize they're playing us against each other, and that's the honest truth. They're playing us against each other. They want us always bickering at each other, so we don't pay attention to what's going on. But guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like or dislike the video. I thank every one of you who has subscribed and who shares my videos. Comment on this, because I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think their master plan is here coming up on the election? I read every comment that's on there. I try to reply to every one of them. And guys, get out there and get prepped up the best you can. I know money's tight, but you're hedging inflation. It's one less for you if you've got enough food in your house to that you don't have to worry about. So guys, get out there and do the best you can. Get what you can get. Stay safe. We'll get another video up after a while. Hope everybody out there's having a great Monday. P.S. Wasn't no Newt launch today, so kind of figured it wouldn't be. Y'all stay safe.